you on crack?
Yeah, apparently. I thought I walked in and I was running around. Am I?
You're just outside in the hotel.
Like, wait a minute, where the fuck are you guys going? And I was following some randos.
Make sure you get your free loser.
That makes it all the sweeter.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about my loser tickets.
What are loser
I gotta
tickets?
collect that. The free augment room from the
You might not have enough rep.
You should not.
He's got enough rep.
Oh, I got a quest from this guy.
Oh yeah, he'll give you your card.
Right here, click it.
Oh, Varth got taken out. Point left. Point
Oh, this isn't
Doesn't
a.
cost me nothing.
I can't click this. Oh, there it goes.
Nice, you got
left.
to
Oh, you got a
room.
room.
That's 2k gold. Congrats.
No, just use it. Use it for the parse.
Dude, I'm about to do negative healing, you fuck.
Then do damage.
I don't know what's going on in these, and I don't know how to raid heal either, so I'm like Chi-G spec, and I think you're supposed to be Yulan and stuff, and I'm also...
Hell no. Do not play
Yulan's
Yulan's bad?
It's only better on one fight.
Oh, hell yeah!
No,
Oh. Well, also,
Do not play
I'm a
that
Master
card.
of Harmony as well, which isn't good.
Oh, that's a trash hero talent. Ooh, tough.
Yeah, well, it's good in Mythic Plus, okay? And that's what I've been doing.
Tough.
Where's Greasy?
Sure, I'll go grab him. Oh, he's here already.
Who's greasy?
Where's Greasy?
What is Greasy?
Why is greasy?
How is Greasy?
God damn it.
Who is Greasy?
What is Greasy?
When?
Late.
My app?
A resto shaman.
Resto shaman takes one to know one.
A game lagger.
True.
Yeah, but do I play Flame Shaper or Scale Commander on One-Armed Bandit? That's the real question.
How hard is Mythic Vexy?
Scale, for sure.
Pluggable, easy plug?
Ad killer.
But I can play the fun one.
Scale's kind of fun still. It's good to go back.
Seeing the big beams hit all three ads is kind of cool. you know?
Yeah, juicy. Alright, put down the cauldron.
Holy.
What? Oh, guy.
I'm not taking
Yes,
anything
who's
from my
back?
cauldron, because, yeah.
No, sorry, take one. Just take one.
You always have extra.
Oh, what
He's
is
back.
it? Is it a flask?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's flask.
Oh, okay.
it's your file.
Does it just automatically put it on you, or does it put something in my
It's
bag?
in your inventory. Drink it.
No feast, though.
Wait, free flask?
What
When do
the
I get
heck?
one?
Cauldron's in the back, you clown.
Bro,
Not
the
a-
fucking fish are too hard to catch, or else I'd put down feast.
Feasts are bad, anyways, for a majority of people, because they're main stat.
A lot of classes are better for now.
Oh, really? Cool. I guess I could start fishing if you wanted. Trying to. I don't do anything.
Yeah, you just sit in Halif all day looking for
Say
blood in the
that
water.
again.
Yeah, it's fucking a pain in the ass. I was doing it before when on my evoker. It's the same
Oh, great
feast,
time.
right?
Yeah.
Was last year? Yeah. I have them on my evoker, so I could make them.
Greasy got a myth. Pick me up.
Why isn't it
I'm
upgraded?
leaving.
He's He's a
Why
myth.
is it 668?
Alright, we need
Bro,
two
only
Mr. Pick
668?
Ups to drop right
That
now.
hurts.
Don't got Crest. Don't want to hear it.
How do you not have? I don't.
Yeah, but his gloves are enchanted with Coltier and
wanna hear it.
Surveying.
We need to build up crest. If you're not capped on crests, granted they uncap next week, but if you're way under on
What if I-
Tuesday next week,
Oh
all
my
the
god,
upgrade
I'm
levels
10
go up.
under.
What if I've
Oh,
been
God,
using them all?
help.
Oh, what's the plans for next week? Are you reclearing?
Mythic?
Yeah. Because
No.
you have to kill the boss, right, for the dinar?
I mean, we'll put that to the test, I guess. But the plan is just extendo One-Armed Bandit, extendo Mud,
Alright,
extendo Galley. Get the
Playing
get
around
it.
with
Oh, is it goes on previous kills. You don't have
Playing
to
around
kill
with
that every
this
time.
threshold,
Yeah.
so we'll
We're
see.
testing basically with Rhino because he didn't kill Sprocket. If we kill one,
We'll see if the Discord audio is still
Sprocket.
getting picked up by the microphone. If that doesn't work, then I'll just have
Their
to.
post is ambiguous at best. Like, could go either way.
I guess I'll just
I'm
have to wear
guinea pig now.
headphones.
Well, just because we're not re-killing Sprocket till Galley's dead, right? So, and I think by the time we go back to Sprocket, like you kill that thing before the second intermission, probably.
Are we here? Lost?
I think so.
Some people grab blast.
Yep, 3 more. Just grab them, even if you're whatever. Just grab flask. Don't care. Just use it because as soon as we pull, it's gone. This is just heroic, so you know whatever we can do it the same way, I guess. So we don't
I'm not
forget.
getting in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're
that's
the
I'm not doing
no,
that.
no. We'll do it on Mythic. Someone else do it for heroic.
I'm eating soup right now. I
Ask a
cannot be
DC,
bothered to do a car.
5,
full timers out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, I immediately screwed up.
Hurt him.
Bloodlust.
We did it. Good job, Ed.
And we're just talking to the little goblin once he pops up. Yeah, so next Tuesday, a week from today, we get the super week, right?
Spade or sweet?
High roller sweet for 1 AB.
Yeah, turbo boost, 6 days, 15 hours. So if you're not capped on crest this week, or you're like way below, everything's getting, was it 2 more upgrades?
2 more.
30 crest per mid piece.
So you're going to want to kind of catch up. Now, it goes uncapped next week, but if you're not already there, like you're in the hole, so you may want to do it remember, you can also upscale heroic crests to mythic crests, but you probably don't want to do that this week. I'd wait until next week and then just upcraft them all when you've already hit cap this week, right? Because otherwise you're, I don't know, it's not really wasting them, but
You're just making extra work.
Wait, they're adding 6 more item levels?
I
yes,
clicked
to
the wrong one.
every
Hang on a
Yeah,
second.
heroic
every-
use every mythic piece. Okay, so some ground rules for mythic since we're going to be here. If we get a left-right split, we're always going to go to the right one. Tanks, it's for you mostly. And if we get a either side center split, we always go to the outside and then into the center. Let's do a summon stone. And then, I don't know, did you guys watch Tactics? Tanks, I mean, specifically. Did you see, like, the trick where one of you has to go out and click the thing right before the ad spawn to double it up?
No, I started watching a video today and then I got distracted by something.
Okay.
There's also a
Talk about
video
it
he
online.
released today with updated, like, strats. Like, with stuff that's different from earlier in the season.
Yeah, so the big thing is they nerfed the real assistant health by 10%, so that's pretty huge. That was a big pain point before. It's still a pain point because we're not amazing at the heroic version of it, but, you know, we don't have to deal with the mythic.
Yeah, flames don't one-shot you, and neither is the slot thing either.
Yeah, probably gets you really low, and if you're not, you know, at full, it might still kill you, but all of that chaos was incredibly punishing, and the damage check was tight, so. Okay, these people wanted nothing in this. They wanted... Sure.
Or Sozian came back just for his class to be nerfed.
Okay, so just make sure you deposit if you pick it up. If you don't, try not to stand in the circles at
5,
spawn when the
4,
little guys die.
3.
That's my curse. I always come back on my class winner.
You just lost a player.
Bloodlust.
Through, boss. Hey, Mr. Rada, I'm gonna be doing this.
So, like, would I start
Outside
left
of
still here?
No, outside the middle.
Yeah, you always want to go to the outside one.
Well, so specifically on this one, you would drag it to center to let fire mages ignite it, and then go to the outside when we kill the outside. That is what their health was a big problem, but that's probably some waste of time. And yeah, with these types of coins, if they get baited poorly, that's always whichever tank isn't actively tanking. But on Mythic, we have to hit the ads with them. So we're gonna have to figure that minigame out, but it's going through boss.
So you're doing all the coins then? I don't have to worry about them?
Yeah, you'll just do the backup.
Sticks, I just did blast.
Well, the coins actually matter, so you want to.
Yeah, you gotta hit the ad with the coin now.
So you have to be very vocal about which one you're going at. Lines make it easier. So come to middle, and then swing to the left. Left is being killed first.
You want to drag
For
it
the-
like here, in between the two.
Yeah, whatever they need for it. We're done with those two. Oh, someone took it and ran to the other side. That's fine.
Do I drop this thing? I'm over here.
Hit extra action button, target.
No, on the boss,
target
on the
him,
boss.
extra action. In the boss.
Hey.
Just damage.
Good.
Or can we kill this one?
Just personal.
Stacking up.
Big dumb wheel.
Yeah, so if you see the circle, don't pick it up if you don't know what you're doing, please. It's the only thing that can kill us.
Sorry, I died, guys.
I don't even see a second one glowing.
Yeah, yeah, what?
It's the middle.
Oh, it's because we didn't deposit one of the coins last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it's
good.
it
Fine.
keeps on last.
Yeah. I think I'm awesome.
Can we a mage food? Just accept res so we can buff. If you don't have it yet, I very much encourage people to download the Liatrix add-on. It lets you auto-accept just normal reses, battle reses it won't, because it knows that can get you killed sometimes. But regular reses, and then if we all have it and we all just res, the buffers don't have to wait. And then there's not one person missing Mark of the Wild, right? That's always caused by someone just not accepting the res right away.
2. Bloodlust.
Your boss from right.
We'll go to middle, spread ignite.
Well, so this is a left-right split, so you don't have to do that here.
Okay, okay.
Just start on right, and then go to left. So we're dunking left and right. Don't dunk mid, dunk left, dunk right.
We dunked mid.
Okay, this is why we dunk on Mythic. This is the first one, so I guess we get to see it.
I think that was one of the things that you said changed in the video I was watching.
You also want to dunk with like 1 second remaining
Yes, that is something.
before Prog is active.
You also want to kick.
Liquid retracts it.
You also want to kick with 1 second remaining on the casters too.
What if it's my divine pull that kicks it?
Through the middle of the ring.
I'll be mad. More dispels.
You're banned.
More dispels.
I'm not
no
seeing
move.
anything on Caliwix much. You're gonna probably have to take it off their bar.
Now you go
We have
mid.
to go
right?
outside.
Mid to right. Right side first.
We can't go mid-right because that's contract.
Yeah.
You said we can't do mid?
No,
No, we can't do
shock.
shock. We just did shock.
Okay, so we gotta do.
Dunk purple.
Oh, what? Someone dumped mid?
Someone dunked
Already
mid.
dunked the wrong one. You had blue. Yeah, you had blue and you dunked it. We couldn't, this was the first one we did. Just in one.
That's right.
Oh, guys. Okay.
You guys excited for Mythic?
This is an auspicious start to Mythic.
I was just following the kill weaker, okay, man? Can't blame
It's because
me there.
they screwed up the thing on the first one, so it screws up the weak core because of this.
I mean, we can kind of blame you because we were actively talking about it.
You think I'm paying attention right now?
Well, maybe we should, because it killed us, so let's pay attention. All of us, and just kill the heroic One-Armed Bandit.
We'll never get AOTC, it's
5,
over.
4,
That
3,
sucks.
2.
It's always next
This is
season.
what happens when you get melee and mechanic, right?
Bloodlust.
Birdie's not even melee.
Dragon.
Yeah, fucking melee.
Frickin' melee players.
Oh, I did terrorists on melee. No, that never happened.
If these little circles just one themselves after range, you think we'd have this problem?
Flame
Birdie's
and coin,
winning.
middle and right.
I've been in range. The players are the same.
It's just you guys.
It's just you have less opportunity to wipe the raid.
Well, I mean, I would make the argument mechanical load on range is generally higher.
I
Like,
know.
Just rock
I
it.
just don't think the players are any different. Like, it's not like one is more skilled.
Look how you can hear somebody
I've been out
laughing in the
there.
background.
Yeah, right.
Through boss. We also have to work on the baits, so we want to minimize these baits off to the side because they make weird coins that's going to stun people. But okay, we should probably just watch his updated video for like 10 minutes of it.
It just changes the kill it. Because you do one less, you don't do 6, you 5.
So we just skip the CC abilities.
Yeah. Otherwise you
They
would
nerfed those too.
DPS for a very long time.
Heard us that?
Yeah.
Face is fun.
That's work.
They could nerf the
Who's
HP.
got the
by
other-
half.
Sorry, bad.
Okay, so basically this coil right here, Bush, Tactic says you do it. I guess if it's you do it, we're still gonna get it at some point. Not right away. But you use this on Mythic to reduce puddles, right? And so it always will activate a pillar once these ads come out. See how it just activated? So what he would do is he would run out, and right as he's casting that spell, he would just click it because it doesn't like double up. So it, you know, he clicks it, starts the pull in, the ad spawn, start the pull in. Does that make sense?
That was an epic push. I love that.
Alright, who wants the healing part?
The other thing we're gonna do, so you can't tell which way the flames are going. There's no like, if you face north, you dodge the middle or something. It's just random. But what you're gonna do, if you're off to the side and you see one going through range or going through melee, you just kind of call out, fire through range, fire through melee, or watch out range, watch out melee, something like that. If you can tell it right away.
Yeah, you got anything?
Standing in the beam, I need healing.
I'm trying to help them.
I was standing in both.
Oh man.
Yeah, Phil has died.
Standing in a lot of
Sorry.
shit right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
a second one spawned.
Oh,
So you
third.
died while I was casting on you.
Oh,
so-
smart. Oh my god, look at the haste.
Oh, wows.
I guess I'll res you, huh?
Wait, that ring makes me spin more, right? When I jump?
Yes.
Flip guaranteed.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
I
mega
have
flip
leech.
guarantee.
Easy
We
biz.
all
easy
go
biz.
together. No stragglers here. We're all going into the fishbowl together. Don't mess this up, please. Oh, dismiss pets and shit. They always screw everything up.
What's a pet?
How much haste do you need for that trinket to actually be good?
No, it's horrible.
It's like okay on the rest of you, and that's what I think.
Yeah, if you have like, what, 50% haste?
Yeah.
I got like 45.
Oh, you should probably take it then.
I don't need it though. I have pick me up in a signet.
It's better than Signet, wouldn't it be? Oh, you have Mythic Signet. Okay, I'll take it then.
Yep.
Or Siege will take it, actually, yeah.
That's
It's better than the fucking scrap.
Don't
die
worry,
heal that you
Mush.
got.
I'll hold the
probably.
line. Never mind, I'm going to the fish tank. Don't want it out.
Everyone in there?
No, I was
Probably not.
no.
Be a felon in here though, so. We have a. Summon.
From here? Let's see what happens. Once it goes over to 4.
hope it goes to the floor.
I should have put in my note. The only reason I rolled on this is to spin more when I jump. So if anyone even needs it for item level,
That is
You
my
said it was a best in slot.
bis roll for that.
Yeah,
one, too, and
because
my
I
favorite.
can spin more when I jump.
That's like
I'd
bis stats for
actually
siege.
wear that. Yeah. Well, I would too.
That is actually,
Sorry, I forgot to put it in my notes.
DH.
Yeah, it's super good for me.
True.
I just
spend
assumed you would know I was trolling. But
Mastery ring on.
I don't
You
really
guys can
read
leave the
notes on
fish tank.
heroic loot.
That's the other
Just spend it. Okay, Caleb, really good DH, really good. Make you live.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Don't really change that part, but
Yeah, someone's
It'll let him hit more buttons.
Man, I like more buttons.
First group soak to green lust pull.
Is this
oh, but then
or
after
something?
What's
after
the group
re-enchant
soak?
and
The
recycle
immune
it,
soak?
I don't want it anymore.
Must be an immune. Yeah.
First groups.
Okay, so we just do the bombs and stay up here? Sounds good. Okay. And then these are our first
Just the one jail set when we go over there.
Yeah, the jails.
Yeah, we'll start this side now.
Someone's gonna have to go in the left jail in Boomkin right now, or the purple jail or whatever.
Wait, we start the other side now?
Wait, what the fuck? What are these
Mythic,
positions?
we start metal side. But... So then it's just soak bombs right away, and that's gonna come out.
Yeah, there's also the pug strat for heroic. It's like giga easy.
I'm lost and confused, guys. I don't know.
The big red circle, go to Gwyn.
Instead of starting with the jails, we're gonna start with the bombs.
What's the blue marker for?
Second soak.
Yeah.
And we'll skip the second set of jails, probably.
Yeah, so...
I mean, we skipped it with our,
I know,
other groups sometimes.
That'll be the only set of jails we have.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Oh my god, my people.
What's Flash just said? What's pull?
I don't have that bound on this specific hero.
Why is that?
Accidentally once and I found it.
What talent set are you playing that you have? What dev?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, wait, oh, I got this boss. Prog and heroic.
Shouldn't I be tanking?
Better not be.
Yeah, but I just
Immunes to
went
green, to green, to green, to green.
It's just immunes, right?
Against the wall. You just ate up so much ground space. We hate you. I still love you.
I did as told. You said to green, I went to green, and then I tried to go the wall.
Melee player.
That doesn't count.
Your argument's dissolving in front of you.
Dirt, go dirt.
Where's the tank? The
Tank.
This was just gonna...
That way. No,
Oh
red,
God,
on red, on red,
Oh,
on red.
No,
Just
just
leave it there. It's fine.
I got walled.
Welcome to the club.
help us out. I'll just stand there on your horse trying to get.
He's running me down.
Wait, that's so much more chill.
Tossing in transition.
We wanna. Where do we wanna map it? Back over there.
other jails will go on these markers.
Yeah, just get punched across the room.
We'll have 2 mines up. The closest 2 to mail. That one. Got it. Yeah, this one. Okay, save this.
He's in the careful now. Prisons. Going to yellow and orange.
You can just put the soak in between these two.
See you next.
Frontal. Can someone get that? Sure.
Personals in A. Popping this?
Popping boss.
3.
Yo, Moxie
Choke.
Hey.
We're getting some loot today. I shouldn't have said that. Now we're not going to get the double Jaster off Galley. I'm sorry, guys.
You cursed us.
We should run an only split after this.
Shut the hell up.
The final
that sounds
split
cursed. Let's do it.
Split.
So the idea is not that we're going to neglect
We
those
want this
characters
for the
forever.
rep.
We're just
Yeah.
Kill it.
yeah, just kill it. So what is our rep at? We're at
50.
Oh shit, this is enough.
Bloodlust.
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
Yeah, like 1,000. Maybe.
Oh my god.
We'll see. This guy's hungry. He's a
Oh.
PoE dropper. Loot him. Give her.
Oh, it says to skip. Plus that guy's in
This
there.
guy does? I've never seen him drop a BOE yet before.
We've seen it.
He's
I've
one of
never
the
even been able to
enemies.
loot this guy.
I've never
Reset the
seen
boss
it either.
hunter.
That's all. You've seen it.
Shinobi's got it, careful.
Well.
My DPS is ass and one healer again.
Wait, okay, so for this mug, I got Hoop on a track upgrade, and I got Felon saying it's good too. Would you actually use the heroic one, or is Jug on a Dinar list for you, Hoop? I know you can't do that until we kill Mug, but...
I use it in Mythic Plus.
Oh, okay, it's just Mythic Plus.
And One-Armed Bandit.
Oh, for One-Armed, though. Well, you can... You stole it. One-Armed is gonna be fun. Click. Okay, if you know which way to go, just pick it where you went last week on... If you did different sides with your alts, sorry you shouldn't have, but just pick a side. Looks like everyone's kind of picked a side. I think it's balanced. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Or less
1.
than 4, right?
Bloodlust.
Got one.
bosses after this.
Got one taking it, a hands off.
Oh,
Copy
shit,
that.
out of that.
Okay.
Red screen.
Just do it. You said protect, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Soaks after this. Run away.
Personal swinging.
Bombs and stuff.
3, 2, 1.
Then we're gonna get those ads. Try to jump over here.
How long on this?
Yeah, in front of us.
Dude, you also get launched off?
Got one and taken.
Me?
Yeah.
Why was he
No, I touched one of the duds and it knocked me into the hole in the house.
Soaks. Run away.
Stand up.
Bombs and spread rockets into some. Soaks. Yeah, just got lost.
Yes.
Yeah, we go.
Big.
Could have been 2. That's my bad, guys. Sorry.
Oh, that does give you the renown. How much did we get? 900. Oh, so it's literally the perfect amount. Okay. You do have to kill
That-
it. You can't
That
skip
or
it.
you just don't
Does
get
it only
more than
give
the cap.
900, or would it have given 1,000 if we weren't capped?
I don't know. It's probably 900 because the other bosses are 450, so he's probably doubled. Why did RC not open?
What's the counterfeit dealer's chip?
For transmog.
The transmog thing.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, so next week you get first Dinar, and for a lot of people, I assume you slam a heroic Jaster because we're not going to have it, but you know, sim and read and research. But
Can't you get plus trinkets now? With 12s?
You can, yep.
yes.
Hold on.
On the left hand reserve, some people.
Yeah, been checked.
Okay, cool.
Gotta have, it's all 12s, right? You gotta have
You just have a 12 of the.
I think it's a 12 of the dungeon you won it from.
Oh,
I need resilient pretty sure.
Oh, is it resilient?
yeah, I thought it was
Okay.
resilient, but I didn't read too much into it. It could just be the 12 for the dungeon.
I don't care about any of the M+, so I didn't read it.
Both of my trinkets that I use are from M+.
Greasy Barth, you guys want a 2-heal Vexy this time? Wait, never mind. We're doing one-armed. I'm dumb.
Bunch of dookie that you can buy. Bunch of dookie. I don't want any of this.
You don't want the motor shield?
I already have that.
Stuff all sucks.
The chainsaw axe is kind of cool.
Is there anyone that's going to be like starved for dinars because they need so much that this would actually like cure a problem?
Tanks.
It wouldn't be for healers. We don't use it until our third one, probably.
Wait,
Talking
what?
about the ring. Except for Greasy, he doesn't count.
For me.
I don't want that ring.
Yeah, no, you don't. At least for me, I would buy 2 trinkets before I would buy a Jester.
I guess anyone who uses best in slots.
Yeah, if you use Western slot, then you're definitely taking that. And then probably a trinket.
Healer definitely buys pick me up.
I don't get to use a dinar till we kill Mythic this boss.
Well, I currently can't get Mr. Pick Me Up, so I don't know if Ring would be my best buy, honestly, at this point.
Oh, true. It probably is. Rock Jester is probably best for you.
Alright, so it's starting to look like every single...
Throw it on a healer?
Starting to look like every single top damage...
Hoop, what's your dinar situation?
He's the best in slot user. For sure.
Yeah, no, thank you, Sozian. Happy to drop something on you.
What, nice to see you
Yeah,
all
so
again.
Wowhead
You guys did
says
some great.
first dinar on I have Kizzy. I've got one. Second is Jaster Diamond slots.
But you already have the first thing it tells you to buy?
You'd probably buy Jester because it's
I have Kizzy.
better than... Yeah. Just use the first one on Jester since we're not gonna have One-Armed Bandit dead by next week.
Yeah, we get 3 total, so you'd either hold it or buy something, or we get the next one 3 weeks later, and then 3 weeks after that. One-armed hopefully dies in 3 weeks is kind of the plan, but...
Yeah, Jester's good for you. It's probably worth next week for Prog to just slam a heroic Jester.
Is,
Assuming we can upgrade
is there
him
someone
on
better to get this diamond to?
Maybe a healer? Maybe...
I mean...
A bunch of people that want a big damn bill. He's got a normal, Scratch wants it. He's a best in slot user. The healers...
I would consider me last because I think the more you have, the higher chance it is to proc on other people. So we'll lose out on that for me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
for
what
me, it's Heroic Mr. Pick Me Up, which I have. Then the second best item is a Diamond, which I don't have. And then a Kazan, which I also don't have. But I already have Mythic Priory, so...
I'll just buy.
Okay. Okay, well, Scratch, you're going to be starved because of best in slot?
That's crazy, dude.
What?
Every other...
Because you need...
Every other fucking top damage dealer besides me has gotten this fucking Jaster Diamond, and the very last one before this fucking dinar system kicks in, the very last one that drops, they don't want to fucking give it to me.
But, I mean, I can try summon right now.
That's crazy.
Okay. We'll hold this and we'll talk about it because this one's gonna be a pain. It doesn't really matter next week, so I know it matters right now. I just want to get Mythic open. So Snailbiter, Aloha, I can get this in raid.
Cersei's is so good for Bimkin though. Like it's hard to take that off.
Like, I don't know. Okay.
I can sit for a Siege Fister.
It's Bis for Holy Priest.
We're not reclearing.
We have a Mistweaver. Let's check it out. It's probably like what? It's like fucking Bis for everybody.
No, hold.
Not for Mistweaver. Apparently. Apparently not for Mistweaver. Let's check Resto Druid. Like, is there someone who deserves this fucking ring more than me? Seriously? Not okay. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Resto Druid. You're gonna give it to the fucking Resto Druid. You can give it to a Holy Priest. You can give it to a Resto Druid, or you can give it to the guy who's better than fucking half your raid and has done fucking splits for how many months now?
No, it's not that good. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
For like.
So hard to hear you sometimes.
For like fucking 2.5 months doing fucking heroic splits, man.
It's because he's a mumble rapper.
That's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. There's no fucking way.
We can't fly there. This.
And bro is like, well, maybe I'll give it to someone who has a fucking champion version. Are you serious?
We gotta open the door and come here and kill the guys or whatever.
Like, okay, yeah, sure. I might like fucking buy it with a fucking dinar or something like that. But it's just the fucking principle of it. Well, couldn't everyone else fucking have bought it too? Why did I get fucked? That's fucking crazy to me.
This gives you the transport.
You pulled.
Sorry about that. I wasn't sneaky enough, guys.
Oh, it's mush. Sorry I ever doubted you.
God damn, that's fucking infuriating.
Bloodlust.
We have like 14 DPS players. And what, like 7 or 8 of them have a fucking Jaster Diamond? And it's like a fucking 1.5% DPS increase for me.
It looked like it was chasing Big Damn Bill.
I don't know what the absolute value is, but it's gotta be fucking like 50k or something, which I understand isn't the biggest, but like seriously, dude, it's a mastery haste ring for an elemental shaman. So
is there not a
that's
BOE
really
guy?
good for us.
There is.
I don't know, man.
Where?
Crashing out, dude.
Yeah.
Really frustrated by decision I don't understand. Couldn't everyone else have fucking bought it, man? I'm the one who has to fucking buy it, dude.
Yeah.
Wild, bro. Fucking wild.
If I get hit by a bottom.
Cocktail people that are bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it.
So we're CCing then. Polymorphs, frost traps, some other CC.
Dude, if I don't get this... And by the way, the very first Jaster Diamond that we ever got was this fucking guy giving it to himself. He gave this shit to himself. It was a one-man loot council, and he immediately gave that shit to himself, dude. He got the very first fucking one.
I would, but my pockets are being ran.
You better go catch him.
Pull him way back. If we're gonna kill him, so that we don't have to kill too much to get to his body. Cocktail waitress.
And now, after that slap in the face, now I have to sit here and fucking prog One-Armed Bandit. Mythic One-Armed Bandit. Guaranteed 300 pull boss for this group, dude.
Try to just kill Melbo, he's at like 10%.
No! My pockets! Got him.
That's okay. I'll just buy... I ran 2.5 fucking months, man. 2.5 months, maybe more.
Yeah, he's in
Fucking what, dude? Like 10 to 12 weeks. 10 to 12 fucking weeks of heroic splits just for people to pass out fucking Jaster Diamond. And what was it? It was like what was it? Like the Holy Priest might want one.
I didn't know this.
Holy Priest might want one. Disc Priest would like one.
Oh my god.
We have a
guys,
Disc
Elbow
Priest
has
sometimes.
for me.
You don't got jack
We good?
shit.
I got Weaver.
Holy Priest would like one.
Like some loose bolts on
Elbow has nothing.
Yeah, give me a second, bro. I'm fucking inspecting everybody right now.
Earth, you said you need times power from this
But the
boss?
tanks, dude.
Holy
I,
shit.
I doubt you know.
Yo,
You
you
times
need.
power.
That's actually biz status.
Here, I'll take it.
Yo, let's play it.
You got one?
I won't need the other thing
Huge.
anyways.
Oh my god, we finally.
Let's check.
found out.
Okay, we have a prop paladin, we have a VDH, and we have a blood DK. Let's check if any of those guys want Caster Diamond. Like, of course they do. Prop paladin, confirmed.
I thought you were trading them me the BOE.
Like, this is a completely pointless exercise. Plus, I vaguely remember having a. I think I made like a spreadsheet for this or something.
Every
like
time
that.
you hit the repair button in raid.
And I don't know what happened to it. I think I probably just like immediately deleted
What kind of note shit
that.
you got on this
But
one, Barth?
I remember clearly, like, out of 20 people in the core raid, like 18 of them needed a fucking Jaster Diamond.
40 seconds in?
Yep,
No way.
VDH needs one. Let's check Blood DK. Like of course everyone wants this Jaster Diamond. It's just like, it's just really irritating to show up
the like heroic one.
pretty consistently. Like recent bullshit aside, like I had to, you know, I went on a vacation for my 1-year anniversary. I had to spend a week because some family was visiting. I had to go to Fairfield for Easter. It was just on and on and on. But aside from that stuff, and I have to go do something this upcoming week. I'm leaving on Thursday, so I'm missing Thursday, Monday, and Tuesday, and all that stuff aside.
Range has to deal with this. Melee doesn't. Oh, weird. Every time the tank gets that big circle that he has to run out, I think 2 ranged players also get circles. So if you are an oblivious range player that Calth is trying to make fun of and claim you're a melee player at heart, you can't be, because you need to put these circles in.
Okay, whatever, dude. Like, as if that's not fucking obvious.
Here's the other thing. It's a private
What was I
forum.
saying? Aside from like this month, my attendance has been fucking perfect. I've done fucking heroic splits with these people. Man, that's really wild, dude. They're really not gonna give it to me, man.
That's the shape.
That's
of the
crazy,
4
dude.
corners, right?
That's a square.
I really can't believe that, man.
How do you know it's not a rectangle?
That's crazy, dude.
Well, all squares are rectangles. It's fine.
Okay, well, we need to figure out the liquid thing. Fuck. Okay, this is 14 minutes long. Okay.
That's just, man, I'm sorry for bugging out, but I cannot believe that after all of that time, heroic Jaster Diamond drops, and instead of just giving it to a consistently, like, I don't know, man, maybe I'm not that good of a player.
Okay, so it's not too bad. So we just go.
Happy to sim it.
Okay, so shock and flame. Fuck, I don't know this. That's our line. So coin and bomb. That's what we want.
You know what? Let me go ahead.
Or what's the one we
Coin
prefer?
and bombs, the
Coin flame.
non-CC. Coin flame, yeah. That's the first
Coin
one.
and flame. FC.
Enrich it.
That's really frustrating.
I'm assuming coil is shock in that, right?
Yeah.
coil. Fire coin to coil coin. Coil coin is.
Anytime you see coil, it's gonna be
Oh
shock.
wait, coil is shock. Okay, so shock and coin is CF. Fire coil is fire shock SF.
Golly, at least I got a fucking, at least I got a heroic moxie. Whoop-de fucking dude.
And then we skip it, so we're not even putting it. So we do. Wait, I only have 4. I have flame and coil, coil and shock, shock and flame, and shock and bomb.
Firebomb.
Firebomb is third.
FB.
FB, flame, and bomb. Okay. Okay, so that's all we have to do. That's the new order. So flame coin.
Wait, what's fourth? Is that flame shock?
Yes. These have to be specific. So FC is correct, CS is correct, FB is correct, SF correct, SB correct. Okay, so those are at least viable ones. As I assume Claire got them correctly. So there we go. That's the order.
Okay, so the only
very
difference
first-
in the talent
basically because we
between
don't get the thing to
target
clear
raid
puddles,
build
the very first puddle drops
and
matter a lot more.
this One-Armed Bandit build, because there's some ads, we
far as I
can
got
get some
into his video.
additional value from the Splintered Elements talent by P-waving,
Specific
by
video you want us to watch?
Primordial Wave when we have free flame shocks out. Getting some more.
Okay, so the very
So,
first
like,
thing
1 or 2.
is flame coil. The baits
That's it.
matter. We talked about the movement. We're
also
getting
using,
a coil for you to click.
OGS, Echoes of Grey
mush,
Sundering, just for
I assume it's
additional
mush,
add-on ad. That's literally
whatever,
all it is.
whatever.
For
Whoever does
Prog,
it,
you
have to
probably
track the
shouldn't
real
do
assistant
this,
summon, and you have
but
to click it every time, like
I don't
1
know.
second before the real
Anything
assistants
for a
are summoned.
parse, right?
I'm doing all the coins. So the mythic thing, I have to ping the coins in order for you to kill them. So I'll be trying to just talk about it rather than... I'm basically going to say left, mid, and right. That's it. And then... is it in liquid to see his stacks of the coin? Because this is going to be important for me. If not, could we make it Claire?
Yeah, it's a bow. I just need a name, or I can find out, but it'll take me a minute.
Yeah, we'll be able to see it from a log. It's just the buff he gets from having coins on the ground. Because we're supposed to keep it at 2.
Oh.
If it goes to 3, the healers are going to yell at me. If it's ever at 4 and he does his thing, like we die.
That's up the ante, right? I'm guessing.
That sounds right.
Under icons.
Yep.
You can
with
enable.
tracks.
Okay, hold on.
There also should be enough Phantom Strings in the G Bank, but I can't grab them out.
Oh, shit. Well, hold on, let me do this.
Check them up.
Okay. And... yeah, just grab.
I got one.
Oh, okay. Flame of Antis. Okay, so we got the order. I think we just start polling now to get familiar. Are there any questions before we start about any differences or anything?
1 second, I'm turning the stuff on.
Oh, the macro. I don't have the macro for Dispel.
Oh,
Is
shit.
it in-
I don't
Ooh, I
either.
don't have that either.
Where do we want
would it be
circles
at?
dropped? Ideally.
Oh, you're talking about this place?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's mostly like to the sides, never to the back of the room. That's where the coins are supposed to be baited for me to play.
In Janice's video,
over
they
here?
drop all the like tank shit over here.
Okay.
What about the pylons?
One is like here, one is like here, and the other one's like over here. I don't know the exact spots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Claire's got it in Boomer Talk. I'll put it in the boss channel too.
Do tanks need it?
No.
I don't think you can get fire. If you ever do, then
Everyone
you
else will be dead. So.
I think it's just range.
Oh, what a surprise.
What a surprise.
That's it.
Liquid macro pressed.
Oh, so what it does is if you have the debuff, that's the flames coming out of you, the healer's frame for you is red until you press the macro, then it goes green, and that's the green light for them to dispel. If you're in a bad spot, basically because the fire goes out and then comes back, right? So if you bait a fire in the middle of everyone and it comes out and comes back, so there's 2 chances for them to get hit, that's bad. Ideally, it's like 1. And if you successfully dodged it 1 time, that same fire will not hit you again. It doesn't change its path, it goes back directly. There's parts of the fight where there's multiple fires, though, and that's how people get messed up.
The yo-yos, right?
Yeah.
Where are we assigning the interrupts? Do I have to grab that anchor? Or are we just YOLOing?
I think we just YOLO for now. I usually get the one that's off. It's every minute. It's not like it's super crazy, I don't think, but it is interrupt at the last second. So heroic, we often just interrupt, right away. But last second of the interrupts. Same thing for depositing the coins. Okay, we got to be, very, very technical. First coin deposited is whenever, but it's the second coin is in like let's say 1.5 seconds. Let's make it a little more generous because we're going to have way more damage soon. Okay. Are you kidding me? A 12-second pull timer?
There goes C.
There goes. Kids say goodbye.
God. 2 extra seconds each pull.
Unbelievable. It's going to be 200 pulls of this boss. Do you know how much time that is?
Less time than you yap and fucking put the full timer up.
He's getting older. He's got to like prepare a little bit
pulls,
longer
that's
now.
approximately 6 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're full on 0, right?
Am I supposed to do my opener completely out of order? Or like...
Oh boy.
To the right. Going to the left then.
Yeah, Gracie, what the hell are you doing, man?
Take mine.
He's going through middle at that.
Oh man, I don't see the timer.
But we got prodded.
That was my bad. I picked up the phone. I don't know the timer.
There should be a thing on your streams like holding coin and then there's a countdown. That countdown is for the fraud detected.
I didn't see the timer. I just saw that I was holding the coin.
Yo, that's Prog though. Good job, guys.
It's something that we don't have to pay attention to in heroic, so people are gonna have to learn that. Well,
Real quick, what's the center drop thing that got dropped there? What's that called?
That's the big hit.
Yeah.
Big hit?
Yeah, so it's
tanks.
You see tanks do it in heroic. So on Mythic, every time a tank gets the big hit, 2 range.
All right, here's our brand new
Just one.
our brand new little widget. Pretty cool, huh? Check that out. Yeah.
Just put it on big wigs too.
Yeah, the biggest problem, it's a private thing. you don't. I don't even think you get a debuff until it's like
Cool,
on you,
huh,
and even
guys?
then, I don't
That
know.
that little Warcraft
the
logs
only way
widget. That's
supposedly to
cool,
see
huh?
it
I
is
figured
to
it
show that
out.
it
One
moves with you.
pull,
It's a big blue
85%.
If you want to take it out to the side.
You can put sounds on top.
Is that the one that drops thunder into your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
Don't
3
be a
people with
greasy.
those circles.
Okay, yeah, I think it's the tank plus 2.
Bait.
Good reset. Good reset.
What do we need a reset
For,
for? Okay, just
thanks.
I think that
When
was just
you
a left click.
when you take the boss the ad, is it possible to run him past the ads so that we're not baiting in the wrong direction?
Or we would want it not like in between middle and the right one. Or no, sorry, I see what you're saying.
something in bigwigs for a big circle. There's something in liquid.
The big hit?
Big hit.
It's in the text.
Oh, it's
These
just
people
coming,
thought I
it's
wasn't
not-
gonna be a huge crybaby about
It's a
this
warning
Jaster
and it's on
Diamond.
the
They got
just
another
look
thing
for it.
coming.
Yeah,
But
he's in
if
the
it's
I
a,
think it could be a circle.
if it's a private aura, you can't like in
Can't
bigwigs
track
you
it.
can set sounds for private auras. Otherwise, you get the generic private aura icon. Those are your two options. I would highly encourage people to take advantage of the fact that you can put sounds on it, including pre-recorded TTS. So, like, you could put an air horn or out or whatever, but you can still do that in bigwigs. You just go to the private auras section.
And we're always going
Okay,
over
so
here, right?
how do you do that? So I'm in bigwigs. I want to go to
Select encounter, hit the drop down, change to private aura sounds. Any private auras that they deem relevant should appear in there, which doesn't include the one you just mentioned.
It's only hot heat, which is also, I guess, a private aura. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess the big hit's different. Okay, sorry. So left and right. I always curse left. And how does the rest work? Okay, so here, I'll
Yeah,
do my
we
pre-mark down.
started naming everything, and I got confused.
Yeah, so we got middle, left, and right, which are now these three, right? So if it's skull and blue, we're always going to kill skull
Okay,
first.
I just ran
If it's skull and
the
moon,
sim.
we're always going to kill
It's
moon
41K.
first just to make the curse work. So tanks, you're going to have to just get used to that. That's the rule. If we're going across the room, start with the right one. Because the warlock's only putting Curse of Tongues on one ad. Because it doesn't go through Havoc. And they're always doing it on the off ad, so we just need to make that off ad consistent. Yeah, so if it's blue and moon, we're always killing moon first.
Okay, so I'm either, if it's left, right, I always curse left. If it's middle, I just curse whichever other one it is.
Yeah, it might even be you curse the third one that we're not even killing at all, but we'll get better at this and see how many fires we have going now.
If it's blue moon, I pull to blue first, right?
You drag it through.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you drag it to that
The
Janibi
ignite
and
reds or whatever, yeah. Okay.
where the hell did Slops go?
Yeah.
Just
Did he say he
snuck
was
out.
out tonight? Or did
I think he
or
did say he was out tonight. Some school event or something.
Janibi will want to ignite. Are you even playing fire? Yeah, she's playing fire, so she wants to get ignite
that
on
Jaster
that.
Diamond.
And that's all you're doing. You're just pathing so that she can spread ignite to it, and then go into the kill, and then you
The
go
most
back.
DPS in the world.
And then
but
basically
it's
by
a-
depositing it in the last second, the boss
triple
is
upgrade.
dragged to that third ad, so melee is cleaving it, and then it's deposited there.
This Geneva person.
That's how it's all supposed to be. We're not like in heroic. We often have the boss
It's a Jaster Diamond.
over at
Oh, she's-
Moon. There's a third ad at Skull, and the daughters are like killing it very, very slowly. But we're not supposed to do that on Mythic. Okay, any other questions? Anyone messing around still? Okay, so we got a big hit thing. I'll try to shout about it. I've turned on the damage aura. And let's go. Yeah, it's 10% per coin on the ground instead of 5. That's crazy. Here's pull timer.
12 seconds, unbelievable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bait.
The big hit's coming out soon. Just left and middle.
Okay, so here
left
I'm
ad is
supposed
far.
to
Go to middle,
Keep
watch
that
out.
guy, flame shock this dude, and I
Big hit.
So I want to take this to the last end.
Yep. Deposit there.
oh that one.
I'll just curse the dad
That's
for giggles,
Hitting
I
this
guess.
ad. Yeah, it's alright. Watch out, man.
Bait.
Okay, whoever got dispelled here, that's illegal. You can't do that.
Oh, big shock.
Big hit coming.
Just left and middle.
Left ad.
I taunted him.
Go
You
mid.
did.
Okay. Flame shock this dude. This guy. It doesn't look like I'm supposed to like line it up with
I think go green.
no dispel, huh? Okay.
So this is the sucker.
Told me to go fuck myself. Pretty much what happened.
Big hits coming. Or like, point on the ground, just throwing something.
Throw dispel. That's cool.
Right up.
Bait.
Oh, this is the hardest split.
It says we're supposed to bait. What does that mean?
Bait the coin.
Coins.
Like
These
these
coins.
Oh, we're supposed to bait the coin.
Like
It's basically saying just don't do like.
Are we supposed to bait it on moon?
Towards the back of the room is the
Yeah,
idea.
bait him towards the door.
I wonder how often this bottom left widget thingy.
Okay, we have 1 second to
ended up
deposit,
is.
and we didn't kill.
Guess
the
we'll see
thing.
after this
Lots of people
poll.
are dead, but you can start to see why this fights.
Can we try to get the boss like right on top of the ad? If not, I can play the other build. But
It just stops the cast a lot, and there's a big hit that goes in the middle of movement, so there's a lot of swapping and shit going on right in the middle.
Yep, that was 3 minutes into the fight. We're doing it.
Yeah, boss was 67%. Not bad.
Alright, yeah,
But we
cool.
gotta
There you go.
explore all,
Yeah.
you know, 5
New
things and
polls.
keep up damage. If
Best.
don't be holding cooldowns on the real assistants. I mean, just send it, get them dead. If we get to the end of the fight and we're short on damage, you know, more damage is coming shortly, but you know, we can look at it after the fact. But for now, just try to get through, see more and more of the fight. So just send. Okay, let's pull it. We get 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bait.
Yeah, so if coins get baited too off the wall, I don't have enough coins to hit the ads, and we can't kill them.
hit a big hit.
Dang, I'm not good enough to remember.
Bait.
Bait.
What's a liquid magma totem that? Maybe I'm supposed to, I have no idea. Maybe I'm supposed to wait till,
Can't be in this minute. It's gotta get this.
Dang, I screwed up again.
Can't get to left ad from this. I'm hitting mid. Don't kill mid though.
Big punch.
Left ad.
If we're going from right to left, someone needs to pick up the token.
Is a tank like doing a big circle at that time? Is that what you said? Can they come back and pick it up?
I mean, it was fine the first pull. I just picked up both of them that pull because no one did.
Yeah, I mean, the least damaged people are probably the tanks. So if the tanks can do it, we probably want the tanks to handle it. If they can't, we're just going to have to assign someone. It is on death. Like, it doesn't take a long time to spawn the circle, does it?
We can do
After the big hit,
forward
it's like
ones, yeah.
2 or 3 seconds. Let the circle hit.
It's just after the circle goes out, and we'll bring it back
Yeah,
in.
so the two rules are if it's, you know, we have our three. If it's Skull and Moon or the split, we always go right so the Warlocks know who to curse the tongues. If it's mid and outside, we always start outside and go mid, although he'll drag through mid early to get an ignite off. But if you're not able to do anything with that, you go to the outside start. Because we're dragging like that in that situation, right? From left right, it gets a little weirder. We have to go from Moon to Skull back to Blue, so we move more, which sucks. That's why people have begged Blizzard to make it like the same middles every single time, but we got that two times in a row. That's what killed Liquid before they nerfed their health, like almost every time. If they got that 2 times in a row, they often died. Their health nerf seems to have really affected it. We haven't had a problem getting them down when everyone's up. So that's a nice pain point relieved, but there's still a lot of other pain points, so let's go again. Let's see if it's Moon, Skull, let's see if the tank can pick up the first drop. Let's see if we can do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bait.
Mid-ad.
Bait.
Bait.
Left ad, let point hit it.
Big hit.
Still working at all in the macro. Spell focus, please. Okay, someone else 2 points.
Bait.
Bait.
God forbid we put personals on healing. Oh, that'd be too.
Bait.
Hey. I don't know about this, guys.
We had a cast go off there. Just make sure everybody's watching all of the ads.
We had 4 up at the end.
Yeah, I know.
That was before that I cast one up.
Yeah. We had a cast go off before we dunked the first coins token set.
One on the right cast and knocked me into a circle and I did.
Okay, so the turning green thing for the fire debuffs is not working?
No, it is.
It is.
Oh. Okay. Do we need an order for the dispels or something?
It only turns green for certain people. Like yours doesn't turn green for me. It didn't turn green for there. I'm pretty sure I'm lowest priority on it as well.
Yeah, it turned green for me, but I was trying to do my ramp, so I didn't know it was like individual specific.
Yeah, I don't think it shows all the healers.
We can set an order, but yeah, it pings through them. But you have to dispel it quickly because as it's ticking, it's reducing your max health and it stacks. And so if you get too low or too many ticks, the explosion that you get hit with just automatically kills you because your max life is so low. So it's a big, big, big problem. I can't even find it to see that. That's off Real Assistant. Yeah. So that every second it reduces their max hit point by 5%. So my 5, 10, 15, 20, and now you can't survive it. Okay, let's go again. Just get used to it. I have a lot of fun on these coins. Yeah, so basically if I die Zerata, your coin guy, do you understand like what I'm doing with them?
You're hitting them into the ads.
Yeah, so you just have to like know where your pool is and hit the ad. Ideally, the first ad hit is the one they're killing first, right? Because you can't finish off the ad until it's hit with a coin. It has a shield that just stops damage. And then you try to get the second one that's going to be killed, and then the third one goes into the third one so you can finish it. But you also can't let the coin sit too long or build up too much, and that's all. You understand it, you're good. Okay, here we go.
Surprised that Method Raid Tools doesn't automatically damn it. Surprised Method Raid Tool doesn't have an automatic like
We're close to breaking.
automatic like
It's crazy that he gets the damage bonus already.
Big hit. Also point of light. Middle right.
Right middle ad, watch out.
Main.
Side.
Oh, yep.
Okay, then no one's on the boss, right? We're all... And dunk, get it all done.
there's a personal on the gosh darn
Main.
hey, look at that, it is on the boat.
Okay, whoever did this bait, you're fired. They're out of your own point.
We're supposed
Bend
to,
it. A bend it, dog.
Main.
we're supposed to dunk before the heals on there because the fire with the heals and stuff.
Oh, because if we do it interrupts it? What's the timing?
We just got the heals over right as
You
until
just
we did a little
die to
faster.
the coin. If we don't do it fast.
Main.
By the way, isn't this why we assign interrupts, by the way? Wait, isn't that why we did that, by the
I
way?
don't know if we're supposed to, or if it's just fucked like that.
That seems pretty toxic for 3 healers.
You want me to use my darkness there, or is it used somewhere else?
No, we have a bunch of cooldowns. It's just
Is my Zephyr used anywhere?
yeah. You can probably use it there
Where the hell's he used?
later. You have time to put it there if you want.
332. Alright.
Tactics doesn't discuss it at all. We try to skip it if we dunk faster.
No, they don't.
He basically says They
I
just
didn't.
blow every heal cooldown.
Yeah, I just watched this video. They get it right before. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, so if a coin's on the ground, sorry, as soon as the coin spawned, he has 10% more damage. Someone baited a coin over here. I'm back here trying to figure out where the coin is. No one said anything. I didn't see it because he's shooting a lot of these out and I'm aiming at things, and I finally saw it. But we took 10% more damage during that coin and flame nuking the entire raid. Someone baited a coin that way. If that happens, it is supposed to be the off tank. I know we're throwing a lot at tanks, but welcome to the club. Because just having me run all the way over there took like 5 seconds. Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bait.
Right at.
Bait.
Middle ad, watch out.
Personals in 4.
2, 1.
Your middle, watch out.
Bait.
Get on that line if you could. It's okay, I guess.
A shocking point here.
Doing this.
I guess follow the button.
Through left, watch out range, watch out range.
Bait. Bait.
Okay.
Did we win?
Dude, even in like a cleave fight, it's still just disintegrate, huh? Disintegrate and eternity surge. That's great, man. I gotta see what's up with that spec, dude.
Otherwise, it'll just
Apparently Dev Evoker's
most of the, like,
doing pretty good.
less than ideal baits are probably gonna be me, and I can't do anything about them because of how I have to position on this fight.
Okay, it's not a big deal. We just have to. We can't leave 10% damage coins on the ground when giant raid damage is coming out, right? Like
It'll just be like someone will be like over here or over here. It won't be like any in front of the boss shit.
if you do there, that's like within my range. And if I have one coin, if one coin's back here and then I have to run all the way over there to hit a real assistant, we're kind of in trouble, right? It's like, and then sometimes depending on where it is, if the boss is like in between. I'm not sure I can line it up right. Also, I think if it hits a player, it doesn't count as hitting the ad. Is that correct? Or does it just crush you and keep going?
Oh
Maybe
man,
crush you and keep
someone finally remembered I was streaming. Wasn't
that used to
completely
be fatal, now
abandoned,
not
just
fatal, so
partially
hopefully we're
abandoned.
still getting just raw.
All right.
Rada, for your earlier question, single target, probably I would look, but yeah, cleave opportunity time's pretty low because of all the movements. And in terms of damage priority, it's, you know, real assistant, boss, slow cleave on the third one.
Also, details real assistant damage is fake because of the first 2 assistants. You have to go to logs.
Yeah, because if you're cleaving the first 2 because they're just standing right there, but these guys are totally pointless. Like,
If you
don't
AoE
focus
mix
those
them,
2.
it'll make your details look better.
Look like you're doing crazy. But logs tells you, yeah, okay, because details just adds it all together. Logs, you just omit the first set, right?
There's two groupings. There's like real assistant and real assistant, and one of them only exists in the beginning of the fight. You have to like, I think it's the second one for me.
There wasn't an alert for it in Bigwigs. Yeah, I don't even know if it gives a debuff. I could look at a replay.
Yeah, if you get a replay of it, I don't see a debuff from Bandit in the logs. Besides, like the tank, like you can't take this.
Yeah, there's not a debuff.
Alright, break time. I completely missed that.
Here, 'cause there's just nothing.
Wondering what everyone was. See you guys in 6
You just have to
Oh,
use
is
your
that how you
eyes.
differentiate if you have it or if it's someone else's? If you have a big ass circle on you?
Yeah, it's just this circle and it moves with you, right? So if you think you have it and you move right and it doesn't move, not yours. If you move, left and it moves with you, get the hell out. But yeah, there's nothing. Nothing here. No alert. Got it right here.
And if you weren't pixel stacked, the arrow should be pointing directly at your character too. So if you're not pixel stacked,
Yeah, you get this arrow on your head, I guess. But there's no debuff. So there's nothing we can do to help you alert to it except look at your screen.
I mean, I can make a thing that like tells you to check, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well,
I have a question.
Yep.
What target is Fapple targeting for Curse of Tongues? Or I should say, Curse of Satyr.
he's doing the second ad that we kill. So if it's skull and blue, he does blue. So I don't do the third ad.
Okay.
That we're not killing, just slap it.
Okay. So the first set would be bomb, and then I'll figure out from there.
Yeah, do you see on the liquid, the liquid thing puts little green glowy things on their nameplates for the ones we kill? Have you noticed that yet?
I haven't paid attention. I guess I will pay more attention to that.
Yeah, that's how I'm calling it, and that's how I tell. I look at their nameplate for it puts a green border, not around, but like inside, and it's moving. It's around in a circle. And that's how I know. That's why I don't know, like, bombing coil and it. I've always just gone with the, like, nameplate, like, kill this order.
Oh, I see. I've always looked at the icons and just kind of knew what order. because
Oh yeah,
usually
I
you
didn't
would
learn
call
it
it
that
an
way.
event.
Yeah,
You'd
I'm
call
just
it an
calling
event.
left right because it's glowing on the nameplate for me. That's why I can do it so fast. But that's why if something goes wrong, it falls apart, and I'm like, oh. But yeah, so the third one, the one we're not killing, doesn't have that green glowy stuff. So that's the one that you would go for.
Okay.
Wait. You said if it's skull and blue, I'm cursing blue?
Well, since we have 2 warlocks, he can do the third one with the kill, and you can just do the second one we kill. So if we get skull blue, we're killing skull first. So blue's the second kill, so curse that one.
Just curse blue, and then I'll curse moon or whatever it is. Is that what this is?
Yeah, so, okay, it's just run. So if it's skull and blue, we kill skull first. Blue second, moon third. But, okay, let's say it's moon and skull. Then we kill moon first, skull second, blue third. If it's moon blue, we kill moon first, blue second.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, to make the Curse of Tongues thing work for the Warlock, if it's a split, we always go right. If it's not a split, we always do the outside first. Okay, break over. See who's back.
Alright, gamers, I'm back from my break. Six pulls in to what is surely a 100 pull boss for this fine band of scrappy raiders. These absolute gamers.
Okay, so the pull
ready
in,
to
are Are you here, Mush? And
Ready to
Cal?
blow up this
Did we figure out
boss.
Who's
Let's
gonna be dropping
do it.
coils yet, and like who moves and who's doing stuff? We haven't really gotten one yet.
Will it just be one tank doing every coil?
Yeah, basically.
Yes, probably because I take
It's at the end of the
one-
reward cast, right? Like after we
Yeah,
deposit
I
the
was.
coin?
Yep, and I will probably be the one dropping the coils.
Okay, so the
Because-
first pulling coil goes here, and then range. Let me find the screenshot. That looks nice. Was that the other side of the room? Okay, so the tank puddles basically are gonna like occupy and cut off like that whole side of the room. Range, we want to put them kind of past X over here and then line them up and stack them nicely, because every time we click the coil, it removes 2 of them. If we have them all ugly and spread out, we're not gaining as much value out of it, so we want to get good at kind of honeycomb placement of them. You can drop them over at the back against there if you need to, but we're not dropping any big puddles of death in the middle of the room anymore, okay? That's banned. Can't do that. We can't give you a warning, you just have to use your eyes. There's no debuff, there's nothing. We looked at a VOD where I got it, there's just absolutely no indication. Right as it hits, you get a blue arrow over your head. That's it. Okay, let's buff. Which need Barth Greasy.
Yeah, my game's loading.
People watching, you completely missed a crash out when we re-cleared Heroic, killed Gallywix, a Jaster Diamond dropped. You guys are welcome to go review the video, but they did not.
Okay, it's everyone. Here
They
we
did
go.
not really want to give it to me, even though it's a Heroic Jaster Diamond. And they basically told me to buy it with a dinar instead. So then I proceeded to crash out for, I don't know, 10 to 15 or so, and yeah, there's that. That was wild. Still pretty upsetting. I actually looked, and it looks like I was mistaken about like all of the top dealers having the Jaster Diamond. That's actually not, because the
Personals informed.
the really good mage Janibi did not have one.
Big one.
That's one up.
Let's die quick. Yes. Jez, I need to test the weak aura.
Fate.
Ow! This guy's melee turn.
You got melee by the boss?
You should have blocked it.
My fucking Kaze and my liquid reminders thing are both reading the note. It was broke my brain. I fucked up my RAM so bad.
They're both telling you the same thing.
Yeah, I fucking checked the box by accident and fucking I was just getting bombarded by a TTS lady.
Press this button as this button as.
Yeah, it was bad. I completely bricked my ramp when we died because of it. That's my bad.
Okay.
What's new?
We're still not getting the puddles out far enough. So if you get the first puddle, it's not here, it's back there. If you watch a kill video of this, they are not dropping them places because soon, we haven't gotten there yet, but on the 4th set, we're going to get a fire totem. It's going to get placed over there by greenish, and all this fire is going to be emanating from it. It does like 3 sets of fire, and if your movement's restricted because we're dropping puddles in the center, that's going to be very bad. We need to get them out. Ideally, this X one is where we're putting the suck-in one.
The problem...
You put them back here. That's the best.
The
right?
problem with this fight is that we're asking brain-dead melee players to actually do mechanics.
You get right to the edge of the previous
They're just cleating off the boss and just like
If you go over here, it's like
really
a
infuriating.
B-.
I feel like ranged players have to deal with
If you go
way
here, it's
more
enough. Okay, does
mechanics
that make sense? Like
than
it
melee
needs to be getting out there. Because we're getting a lot of these puddles. At the end of the fight, if you
I mean,
put
on
puddles
Rick Reaver,
easily all over, we're not going to have anywhere to
Dix,
stand. So you gotta get used to that.
They're really not doing anything on the X save, but that doesn't matter.
Here we go.
Hey,
Just get him out of Mythic Plus.
Yeah, just gamble your Mythic tier.
I feel like if you don't
Game
have
sucks.
Mythic,
Game sucks. This class sucks.
Good reset. Good reset.
Did that just mess up your ramp?
Fucking range players now.
Dude, I'm left
It's a
clicking
hunter
this
problem.
I'm left clicking this thing and it's shooting. It's stupid.
Tab it, bro. Just tab it.
Press tab.
If I
typically
tab
when
it,
you're
it
playing a
shoots
video
too.
game and you left click,
Stand
it shoots
backwards.
Just face away from the boss.
No,
Like,
when you right click on something, it attacks.
There was a bug in Shadowlands where that was happening to
Shadowlands.
everyone.
Look,
But-
I'm gonna left click this thing. No arrow. Game is fucking terrible.
Well, just, for Shadowlands, we literally had to not phase away from the boss, so just do that for a while. Unless your mouse is somehow clicking left and right or something.
No, dude. That's
Shit
silly.
on
oh,
mouse.
you need
Shit
a
on
new
mouse.
mouse.
I'm clicking through all 3 of these and it's not doing anything. So I'd look at mouse. Maybe something's happening.
Yeah.
The
down,
impulse to dot something and be like, I'm clicking everything too, and it's.
Is
Oh,
It
sorry.
could be a Dark Ranger thing.
Wait, can you do your ramp, Barth?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, here we go. I wasn't sure if his stuff went on cooldown because it got all botched. But I guess the reset would reset it all.
I don't press anything until the boss is pulled, so.
5,
I'm sure.
4, 3, 2,
I gotta do all my
1.
pre-bullshit.
Fate.
Hear that? He gave us a 10 second for a full second just to spite us.
I ran into that coin instead of out of it. What am I
Not
doing
quite.
with my life?
Right.
Right at?
Fate.
Mid-ad? Mid-ad, watch out.
Personals in 4.
2, 1. Fate.
Boss. Get hit by it. Dodge fires, comes some rain.
Shocking.
Oh, Dead Zargoth, does it work?
This thing actually calls you numbnuts.
Rico that says numbnuts is dead.
Right.
That's so mean, bro.
Don't interrupt because I can spell. Thank you.
That's such as if you die, it says in text form over my speakers, it says numbnuts is dead.
Kill middle, kill middle.
You have 6 seconds until middle is done. 4, 3, 2,
What?
1.
Just the
Alright.
backup of the backup.
Is that where we wanted those flames to get dispelled?
No. For
Okay,
mine,
would it be me?
definitely not.
Okay, I was just making sure.
If you die, it also just sends him out. You can't trigger death to save it. So with fire, you take it out. You can't tell if it's not like the set directions like other debuffs have been, where if you point your camera some way and do it, you'll guarantee it's not going to go at someone. So again, you just open your microphone, right? If I'm coming here and I see my fire just going straight into the 7 range clusters, you just say, watch out range, right? Just give them some clue, because this fight is just chaos, right? It's just hectic chaos. Or say fire towards range or fire towards melee if it's going, especially towards melee, right? They need all the help. It's from their backs, right? Range at least sees it from the side. So some verbal warning, because you're the only person looking at that fire that knows it. I'm off playing fucking dodge the coins. I don't know what other people are doing. There's a lot of dodging though. Okay, here we go.
Start yelling fire as loud as you can and make sure the neighbors can hear it too.
Right.
Oh, you don't have to yell. You can dodge a coin, you can dodge a ball. I thought that was a wrench.
Same thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bait.
Big hit coming. Point of flame.
It's right at.
Oh, what?
Bait.
I don't know.
Pretty sure you had threat the whole time until I thought.
It looks like we're doing this the opposite way now.
Oh, thank you, look.
Personals in 4.
Let go.
I don't know where this other point is.
Bait.
We're sending this to the abyss.
Big hit coming soon. It's shocking.
I think I can take this.
It's right, or no, middle, left, sorry. My bad.
Bait.
That was a bad drop there.
Somebody needs to see the coins.
Just res a hunter.
On the way. Oh. Sorry, I got a pump up.
But you can't stand it.
Oh my. Middle end unit? Let's see.
Bait.
Middle end. Oh, died.
I'm dead.
Middle end.
Okay. Pretty cool that my little widget in the bottom left automatically updates, huh? That's pretty cool, huh? Know in the chat if you think it's pretty cool, huh?
Okay. We go again. Anyone have any questions?
Well, I have one that you already answered. Where do
Okay.
babies come from? So the blue circle thing, that's not Big Woods, right?
Correct. There is absolutely nothing we can do to alert you except the biggest test, right? It's pretty easy to tell if you're standing totally alone, right? It's just a big circle. But
Yeah.
if you're next to like 3 people, just shimmy to the right, just like strafe right, and if it moves with you, it's you. If it doesn't move, you're clear.
Yeah,
The
I
other-
definitely ran late, and I was standing in the group, and I'm like, oh, that's not me, and I'm like, no, nope, that's me. Yep.
Yeah, okay. If you're gonna drop a crappy one, drop it around this X mark. This is where we're gonna put the first pillar that we're clicking a lot to clear them.
Oh, I
So-
got to like right here. I just felt bad because I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Is there a world that warlocks just put their thing like back here
I
for when they
could.
do get it?
I was leaving it in the middle, so like I could just run out and get back to the middle. But yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
I don't know if it's better for you. I'm just curious.
Might be
Can you
helpful for
stack them?
everyone.
I don't know. Can you stack them though? I don't know.
No, you like honeycomb them. It's
Yeah,
there.
so that's
and
why
then
you don't
stand
put
on
it
the
there
border.
because someone
Yeah, you
someone
want
put
like
on his
one
thing.
there and one there.
And then over here, and then it's like 3, and then you can do 4, but they start getting eaten up. But you try
What
to
if I
just
have
fill
that
in the
one
puzzle.
phobia of honeycombs?
Um,
Tryptophobia?
I don't know, but we're gonna pull again because we got to get better at this. I need to get a lot better at this. Just give me a life bloom, snail batter, because I'm just out on my own. It's scary out here. Here we go.
I give you
Oh, do you need
symbiotic
spell wording?
that.
Symbiotic, yeah, symbiotic.
I just read the coins. If I'm within 15 yards, or if anyone is within 15 yards of where they hit, not even like the big circle, that just like will kill you. You take 1 million damage instead of 500,000. So if you throw it at a wall, you give yourself.
I don't think I can get any closer to 0 than that.
That left ad from far though. Mid ad straight behind. Big one, maybe new point. That's a good pedal drop. Thank you.
Personals in 4.
2, 1.
Just hit a personal here. That's big damage.
Big hit. Shocking coin. No, right.
Right at? Oh god, I missed.
Bait.
Middle ad?
I'll get it. I thought you were talking about the middle one.
Bait.
Why do we start moving slow? Is the heal absorb? Oh, there's our second thing. Where'd it get placed? Okay, that's not where that goes.
Oh, thanks for dead, so.
Oh.
I went on a melee that was over there.
Also, we're supposed to kill that third ad, right?
Yes, so ideally, if it works all perfectly, you kill first ad, you drag boss to second ad, and then you drag him to third ad so that, like, easy cleave can deal with it,
Yeah.
and then you deposit there, is how it's supposed to play.
I don't think you want to like full swap to the third ad, but you want the boss on top of it.
Yeah, like, let the fire mage basically solo it and just have melee interrupt it, right? You want to kill it a little faster than that because it is the thing sending the fire things out, but I don't think it's worth single targeting.
That bait set that happens when we move, like right around the time that first ad is dying. Do you want it? Like, we aimed them over here, I think, roughly in that last pull, right?
We put them in a puddle over here.
Yeah. Where do they need to be so that we bait correctly instead of just saying bait but not really having like a set target?
If you could bait anywhere from here to there, if that was like the field, those are 100% perfect. I can deal with those all day, every day. This starts to get covered with the tank puddles eventually, so this gets smaller as the fight goes on. It hurts really bad to walk into a puddle and throw a coin. Like, I can turtle it once, but yeah.
Or do you dunk
It's
early,
just-
by the way?
It's just the door, right? Is that what
If
we
you
need to
read
aim at?
party chat, I
The
said
door is best, yeah. If you shoot it at
Great.
the door every time, that's perfect.
He's always come from boss, so you got to angle yourself.
Yeah.
I
I'm
dunked early
staying
because I went
back
and grabbed
since-
coin.
So there's two things that means. One is just like if the ad dies when bait's gonna happen, we just have to like stay still until that happens.
I
so
mean,
don't change
we
the
need to
angle
go
on
kill
it.
the second one, so if there's one crappy bait occasionally, like whatever, it's just if we get like many of them, it's
The
gonna
angle when we do that will be really, really bad. It's like it's a quick bait. It's not huge, but the angle if you're moving is horrific.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's 180 degrees, right? Like you're going from there to like here, and the boss tends to come like from the north side of it. So we'll literally be baiting like into that stage. It's not. It's definitely worth to bait correctly.
Okay, yeah, then melee bait correctly. That's why there's so many. It's less important for range. Range is generally standing there, although range, if you could look behind you and if you're baiting it into a puddle, try to sidestep a little bit. It's not ideal. I think it picks one melee and one range. I believe I heard Tactics say that. So those are the two lines. That's what it's covering.
What the
Okay.
other part of that is, if he's on top of an ad that's like, if the bait's gonna happen while an ad's alive, if we want uptime, the boss can't be like behind the ad, which it is sometimes, because then people are like having to position in front of the boss to hit the ad, and then they get baited forward, basically. So it's just make sure that he moves like all the way through him, instead of
We also
like
have Aloha and
getting
the
into.
mage wanting him on top, so we'll have to figure out the best way to handle. Again, if it's
It
like
is on
one
top.
out of
It's
like
just not
5, it's not
on
bad.
top is perfectly fine. On top is totally fine. It's behind is bad. It's if he doesn't get all the way to the ad, you as a melee, when you target the ad, are not in a bait position to hit the boss.
Okay, I see, because you're off to the side, so yeah, it'll always go there. I got you. Okay, so yeah, tanks try to. I know tanks have a lot going on too, and they're trying to figure it out. We're all figuring a lot out, but let's just keep going, figure out more. Basically, this fight is real assistant combo by combo, right? We've survived the first one. Hit a personal there, right? Too. It's not just the healing cooldowns. That's the single highest damage part of the fight. Once that flame combo goes off.
Yeah, that bar's beat me.
Is that good?
Big hit comes in when I play. It's right and left.
Right at.
I screwed up. You know, now that I've finally done the rocket monster fight, I really like that fight actually.
Personals in 4.
Bait.
Wow, this that really just beats the shit out of you, doesn't it? Crazy.
Left at. Right at.
Bait.
Third at.
Bait.
Wall. Did we prod him? What happened?
Damage didn't look like it was frauded.
He did fraud at the end, but then it died because the others were dead.
Okay, what are we dying to? Withering Flames. Yeah, okay, so Snailbiter, you kept it on for at least 4 seconds, right? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You had 25% less max health because of the Dispel.
Yeah, I fucking.
Yeah, I know, there's a lot going
Well,
on,
it was supposed to be me to dispel him, but it never went.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed that I got Big Hit and Withering Flame, and I'm like, oh great, there's no fucking internal check for both fucking debuffs. It's awesome already.
That's actually not bad, because the big hit doesn't damage you unless you stand in the puddle and you have a grace period moving out. So if you actually just ran, to the edge or wherever the honeycomb is, hit the macro, got dispelled quickly, and walked out without getting hit by fire, that actually is better than getting them separately, because they both want to go do the same sort of area. Big hit doesn't hurt you unless you stand in puddle after, right? It's 0 damage. But the Withering Flames is reducing your max health and dotting you. He just got hit by a thing. Am I calling it loud enough? Is it helpful? The line's big too. Is there something I could do more for it? No? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fate.
Point of flame, big hit. Right left.
Right dab. Left dab.
Fate.
Fate towards door.
Big hit coming at us.
Like, look up what the boss is being. I don't understand. How hard is it to just, like, make a boss stand on a fucking... I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, all you have to do is make the boss next to the fucking ads.
Shaman coin was a big hit too.
Left hand.
Some fucking dumb. Dropping shit in the middle, dude. Hell yeah, man. And better not give Hoop Life a goddamn Jaster Dome. You might waste it doing fucking 3 million damage. Sheesh.
Fate.
Third ad. Oh, did we click it? Oh, did we click it? Oh, that's
Am I
just
supposed
funny.
to click it when it's
That's,
spawning?
No, that's just as funny. So when the real assistants are coming out in 2, 1, you're supposed to click it like right as they're spawning. See how it activated? You click it like right on top of that because we don't get 2 of it.
Fate.
And we cleared some puddles. Good job. Oh shit. Wait. Left and right.
Holy shit, pray for your life.
I got the bomb already.
You missed, Serrata. You missed. You come out here and then you miss.
Fate.
I was sitting there aging like 20 years waiting for you, you know?
I'm sorry.
Hey,
but we did it, and that's the timing, so we learned.
Why isn't this ad dying, you guys?
It was my fault. I didn't shoot a coin yet.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, so whoever dropped the puddle over there, I'm mad at you, but that's okay. We actually, so originally how they did this, they dropped this coil first, so the range puddles over here disappeared quicker. It's slightly delayed now, but it's very helpful once. That's the second one that comes out, right? Instead of first, because we do coin first and then that. So as soon as that starts happening, you know, every time new sets come, we lose 2 puddles. So stacking them around red against the wall is the best place to do it, because that's where they're getting removed from. You put a puddle over here, it's pretty much permanent. It's never going to get removed, so we're just always going to have a puddle there. Okay, need repair. Melee one too many times. There's a robot in the back. What is that robot? Algari repair.
It's the new engineering.
Oh.
Does it
Whoa,
have to
that
be a
thing's
tank that
so
clicks
cool.
the pylon?
Yes, because it does like 50 million physical damage to you or something. I think they each do a different thing, but it's bad. Only a tank can click it.
Non-tanks.
Yeah. And apparently priests in Tactics video, he said priests clicked it a lot for some reason. I don't know why it was just priests, but they did, and then yeah, it just kills you. No, they were dying. They weren't supposed to be. It just accidentally somehow were clicking it on. Anyone can click it, but yes, if you're not a tank, you die. And Tactics has a very nice detailed walkthrough from the tank movement and point of view. Basically, whichever tank is doing one set of jobs, the other one is paying attention to that real assistant and clicks it every time they come out. Okay, let's go again.
Does 30 million physical damage.
Can I parry it?
Don't think so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Twin flame. And a bit.
Right down. Middle ad, watch out, watch out.
You know what I need is one of those.
Personals in 4.
2, 1.
I need one of those.
Third ad, sorry.
Bait.
One of those add-ons. Point
Fire coming through.
right to the villagers.
Shocking.
I used to think that was like really stupid, because like how could you not know where the screen? Of course, it's like.
Point, mid-second.
But
point.
now I tow.
Watch out mid, watch out mid.
Bait.
Big hit.
Someone needs to grab that.
Got it.
Bait.
Fine.
Really?
Big hit coming.
Flaming bomb here.
Like shouldn't the tank be like next to that third ad so we leave off the boss there? How that's supposed to work?
Bait.
I would be surprised if that's not how that worked.
Right? That middle.
Big hit. Someone needs to grab on. Or she grab that.
Bait.
There's gonna be the ads one here.
Yeah, these are CCable ones. You can knock them back, you can root them. These spawn fire when they die.
I can't go.
Dodge all the fires. It's coming back, it's coming back.
Don't be on the dead side of the room right now.
Nice. Get out.
Left ad gets a coin. And then
Whatever, man.
Yo, that's
we-
Prog, though.
Did we get a
Small
click on this
personal
timer
import.
for that?
Nope.
Bait.
You can see, just look at the room right now, right?
We
This is
did
why the
not
energy in these
re-clear
tunnels
Mythic.
is
That's a
important.
great question. I was saying
that.
earlier
It's impossible.
that now that I've
You need to
killed
get good spots
Sprocketmonger,
from the
I actually
beginning.
kind of like that fight. I feel like I've really
You
gotten the
can
hang of
stack
it.
them up a lot better
I felt the
than
same way
right?
about Styx. I don't feel that
Five
Styx is
puddles
that
taking
bad
up
of a
about half as
fight.
much space as we had ours taking up.
Prone to
I thought last
scrubs
time, shit.
fucking up.
We should have just
But,
made everybody
uh,
tank this fight so they got practice dropping the
For
puddles.
competent people, I would say that it's a pretty cool fight.
Well, it's not melee; it's just range.
So it goes with Sprocketmonger. I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
reclearing
you know you're
Sprocketmonger.
getting the puddle.
It's like but we have decided to extend the lockout, and we will just
Big
be
circle around you. What do you
killing One-Armed Bandit, and we're gonna kill Muggsy, and we're gonna try and kill Gallywix. It's not like we'll have any help with a ramping raid-wide, like, what is it, like a weekly or bi-weekly buff, the corruption helm enchant, the dinar system, 6 item levels on crafted items, and I think it's like also it's crafted in heroic items, right?
We didn't click it, but
I should know this. I don't know if like regular myth track items get 6 item levels also, but all of those things combined with
starting on the second set.
later tier nerfs, like what just happened today, what was effective today, I guarantee you there will be more nerfs later in the tier.
So
Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna remove 6. I don't think we
Isn't it
clicked
I don't
tiers.
know.
Yeah, but we're only clicking it 3 times, I think.
And I think you're clicking it every single time, Mush.
For all of my new viewers, if you haven't been watching since earlier in the stream, go check out earlier in the VOD when we had to re-clear Heroic, I think just for reputation, but a Jaster Diamond did drop from Heroic Gallywix, and all of our top damage players, with the exception of a pretty good mage, already has a Jaster Diamond. One dropped tonight, and when I put that as a note on RC Loot Council, I put that it was Gigabyss because it is for me and everyone else, and instead of just giving it to me, they said, well, can't you instead of just giving it to me, they just said, well, can't you just buy with dinars?
What?
So told me just buy with dinars after
Well, what is this game?
after, I don't know, what, 12 weeks or so of
I know my taunt went on cooldown twice.
doing heroic splits, so I was crashing out for quite a while.
Targeting someone else?
No.
I'm gonna heal my shit,
We had
dude.
it happen with no other mobs around. Like,
watch out.
We had it happen on Sprocket, and there's nothing else there.
Numbnuts is dead, by the way, sir.
Yeah. I'm also dead though.
It's kind of crazy that there's no debuff for the
Hunt, you're gonna have to get
because
the
the
second numbnut is dead.
timing on that is really not as
So I kicked early.
Oh, you missed.
gracious.
That
I
Quench
got
Flame
2 of
will
them?
do that guy.
Golly, man. Shocking Field takes you for 8 million damage. That's great.
One bomb set, right?
Yes, we're skipping the unCCable packages.
Although, I'm really happy that this little Warcraft logs widget in the bottom left of your screen is working. 13 pulls, best pull 57.4% on One-Armed Bandit. We got to P1. Guild name Lemming. 5 out of 8 Mythic. Really cool that that works. I'm glad I figured that out all by myself.
Paramount still no?
No one helped me or told me that that was a thing. Pretty kick.
Let's see. I think range, maybe you just need to stand a little farther back, because we keep getting a puddle where the center of it is here instead of there. Now that's like 20 yards almost, but if you could cheat to the back of the circle and then just like use your movement to get there, sort of. Right, that's what we need. We can't just, especially if you're standing in the stack so you don't react immediately. Right, you got to use movement and you got to get out there quick and get them in. Well, okay. Also, this is bad. We want them behind X, right? That's ideal. So if you're range, stand over here if you can, and then just run them back into that corner and honeycomb them. That's where we want the range ones dropped. Ideally.
I could probably get there quickly, but I hate putting gates up because people accidentally use them and yell me.
Why don't you just put like a circle in there?
Whoops.
Actually, like right.
Here we go.
Because there's going to be a pillar.
Let me know
next to
how.
Clear's
Let me know
nearest stream,
how
so this is
loud
probably
this music is
safe-ish
compared to the rest of the audio.
a lot of the
Thanks.
time, and we'll get you back there.
Let's see.
Just trying. Okay, here we go. Oh, 8:19. Middle, watch out. Great.
Fuck you. I'm gonna dispel myself, bitch. Fucking Jesus, like fucking dispel me.
This guy.
Oh, I
Here's a-
So she's about to be grounded from point A.
Let's wrap the shot. Let's go that right.
Oh god, why did we try to draw it? That guy just hit my corpse.
You know what they say? Double tap.
I'm not a zombie.
You're practically a zombie. When you play your DK, that is.
I'm a paladin.
Okay, buff up.
Sorry, I was clipping a kid.
Okay. Good here.
Sad's still alive. Is this a bug?
No.
I'm kidding.
I watched like 3 planes go flying past it.
Well, so we baited one for here that I tried to hit it with, but like that's a pretty far shot, and I don't even know where.
All right, that's enough of that.
Say it one
It
more
went
time.
up, to
boys.
the front. It went up to the
Okay,
front.
you can't do that. You can't do that. And if you,
You know,
do
there's
it, you go throw
there's
it.
no reasoning with
Yeah.
these people when it comes to rating the
It just gets a little
strategies,
bit fucked when, like, if you're trying to hit the real.
the loot distribution.
Yeah, here through everyone because there was quite a shot. So I'm sorry I missed, but you know I'll get better at it the more I get to do these long shots.
Just yell Kobe every time you do it.
I'll try. But you know, it's crazy out here. I'm dodging. Everyone's baiting fire around me, and the big hits are around me. This shit out here is hectic, man.
You're a fucking hunter, man.
Do we wanna mark
This
them
guy's
down?
like, oh, there's like stuff I have to walk around. You're a hunter, man. All you have to do is run around and do mechanics. You have no other job
The liquid
to
thing
run
says
around and do
bait, so
mechanics.
it wants to be
God
the-
knows you're not doing any fucking damage.
And you put it on.
God, you are pressing
complain
no
about it, so
buttons.
might as well.
By the way, this overall damage
around a lot, though.
is
I
after
should
we
be
started
baiting.
progging on One-Armed Bandit. So there's no like death runs here. There's no other bosses. No heroic stuff in here. This is just One-Armed Bandit. After, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 pulls in,
What happened to the skull?
the dude is doing fucking 0 DPS. All you have to do is run around and fucking
So
shoot coins.
these are the
And
2 pylons. There's a 3rd pylon.
that's
that you drop, I
wild.
think
Can't handle that?
there's somewhere.
Jeez
Maybe in
Louise.
blue. So that's all I'm marking now. Is where the tank is supposed to drop pylons. We got X down, which is nice.
And we
Okay.
clicked it.
And we clicked it. Buttles disappeared. I love it. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Right at.
Look how.
Bait.
I don't know, man. I'll pick it up.
I'll do it straight.
Personals in 4.
2, 1. Bait.
Oh, Numnum's dead. Look for it.
I've decided
Wait,
just
not
as
that easy.
a matter of principle, I don't think I'm gonna be rebuffing people, man. There's 2 other shamans.
Left at.
Bait.
I have probably pressed Sky Fury.
Kobe.
Probably pressed Sky Fury. Probably, I was thinking about it. Definitely hundreds more times.
Stop getting hit by coins.
Possibly thousands more times since the beginning of the tier than my other common
Oh, sorry, I didn't
colleagues
realize
or
that was on.
whatever.
That's my bad.
There's a dispel.
Bait.
Oh, look at me, I'm spinning around.
Found a coin at bomb.
Right at.
Oh, sorry, that was on me. That's my bad. I'll get it. Which one does it need to go to? Alright.
And that's really crazy, man. You're really letting an elemental shaman beat you. There's a lot of people out here, man. They're letting you come and beat them at the game, dude.
This fight and my mana bar do not agree.
You tell me you guys aren't at 90% mana right now?
Fuck off.
Shit, my man.
I get really bad FPS when the health debuff comes out.
Yeah.
Like whatever that is, and it slows me too, and I'm like, I can't tell if I'm lagging or I'm just slowed.
Both.
You might need to relog this fight. It's or I think this room. It's either this room or Mugsy is the memory leak room.
Purchase this one.
It's gotta be this one because it keeps happening on heroic.
Oh, whatever, man.
If you're losing FPS, the longer we pull, then like whenever possible, if like we're talking about something, literally do like a full exit game and come back.
Oof, that's horrible. But we just keep going. We got 30 minutes left.
Is that there's a suck that overlapped with a bait. Is that supposed to overlap there?
Oh wait, who are we giving the Chaster to? Shit. We got 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Oh, it was like 2% for me. I think it's like a little over 2%.
I think
2% for most people.
I'm fairly certain that suck position is wrong, Color.
Yeah, I would replace my sources actually.
It's supposed to be on red and it wasn't on red. So
position
One
or
of the
target?
tanks drops it, so
Yeah, it was on
supposed to be
me
me,
as
but I
I
was
was
stunned
running
for
it
14
out, and
seconds.
the boss was still on me running back in, so it was just in a shit place. It wasn't where it was supposed to be.
okay. Okay, 2%. Hoop, what was it for you? You said it was like 13%?
It's 41k DPS.
Let's give it to Hoop. There you go, Hoop.
Yippee!
Okay.
Oh my god. You see, guys, I hope you people have learned a valuable lesson today. Ask and ye shall receive. That's right. I had that sim data ready to go, dude. As soon as they heard 41k DPS, they knew this guy simmed it and he wants it. By the way, the dude who was just now talking, who was asking for it, social member, not a raider, sure as fuck did not do like what 10 to 12 weeks worth of fucking heroic splits. I don't think so, buddy. Oh yeah, I think it's a 2% DPS increase for me. Yeah, dude. Cool, man. Dude, if they had actually, I would have G quit. That's like instant G quit behavior, man. Giving it to the goddamn social member instead of the guy who's been like doing freaking you know, the guy's been doing heroic splits like forever.
It was dead before you got it.
No, we're just giving up.
Wow. Be your own time.
Right at? Left at?
Bait.
Bait, bait, bait. Gets her up, get to the other guy. We got 7 seconds to kill her. 7 to kill and done. 2, 1.
Oh no! Wow, cool. Hey you guys, I got a freaking Jester diamond. Yippee!
I think we just risk baiting a coin into, like, over there.
Yeah, if it's the far.
Who's getting that though?
I have to run out a circle.
2% over 41k. It depends on how much single target damage.
We gotta like position ourselves so it goes to the middle.
Like aim in the middle is definitely a like.
Sending you back to
it's a
math
more
class.
vertical
I
angle
learned how
than
percentages
at least
work.
I
The guy
personally
does
think,
less
because I
damage than
protect myself and then moving,
and the percentage increase will be greater. Problem is I'm already massive. And I've also 100% earned this gosh darn thing that I was, by the way, already probably going to spend a gosh darn,
There's a slightly longer pull timer in case you need to repair.
probably going to spend a dinar on anyway. But now I can spend my first dinar, the best in slots. And also recraft my embellishments to freaking whatever it is, dawn thread lining or something like that.
Left dab.
Bait.
See, what the haters don't understand about this fight is that you can do a cheeky little trick, cheeky little DPS trick. This from this and other similar fights is the fact that you can cleave off the boss. That's right, you can just target the boss, and the damage that you be doing anyway will hit nearby assistant. That means you do more overall damage, which is probably the most important single metric that you can judge your performance by. Completely valid and accurate. My health bar is also always low because no one ever heals me. I'm gonna have to look at the logs after this.
Cover ranged.
Well, you know, at least I put the circle on the wall, man. Instead of getting yelled at for putting it over there instead.
Look at melee.
Big hit, care.
Left ad. Middle ad. Oh, we missed it? Or no? Well, we did it. We did it perfectly. Good job, Dane. That
I think I'm
blade
just gonna
did
start
it.
snagging that third one from you, Solstice.
Okay.
To be fair, he's in on Prog. I've never seen this felon lock guy in my life. Never seen this felon lock guy in my life. And this dude's a Soulforman. I actually don't know who's not here. I think.
Boss.
Clear this fire.
Look at our roster.
Alright. Kill these.
Numbnuts is dead. I don't think we have mid hit.
Nope.
Oh, I know who's here. I know who's that gosh darn Max Slops guy. Thank Christ he's not.
That's my first rally. I think I can rally that first mechanic overlap. Never mind.
See this overall damage? What that's telling you, you sweet little viewers, that I blow that boss up.
getting to that. Is that the third set I'm missing? So remember, if you're trying to follow the boss, stop following the boss. It's real assistant A that's the dropper to real assistant B that's the dropper, and then you can be back on boss. But if you're hitting boss in between, please just stop.
Nope, I'm
Really
hitting that
matters. If it
boss.
does, we can tweak it later, but for now, we just need to see more of the combos. We need to see the room fill up, and dying to fraud detect it's a pretty. I know it happens just in heroic, but this is the mythic fight. We can't have it happen.
You know what?
Get these things
If that's the case, then I might as well just like. Why am I screwing around?
Otherwise you bait bad.
Why am I screwing around with liquid magma totem?
You like kill one real assistant, hit the boss while you bait, and then go to the second.
And yeah, like recall and
Is that why we're not?
I could just do like, if it's a pure single target fight and I'm just single,
It's
like,
only on
which by
those
the way
two.
is not what.
It's only on the long.
It's not what the parsers
one
do.
that we didn't kill it in
Parsers
time once.
take liquid magma totem and echoes of great thunder. Why? Because it do damage. But when I do it, all of a sudden I gotta stop hitting the boss.
If it's right and left, it gets kind of fucky because both disintegrate baits on the middle and just turbo fucks it. So
I could also go a different build, more like just like killing the assistant build, where I just use CDs whenever they're up.
I mean, Crush and Hoop were dead probably when it happened. They're probably out of damage. So let's just go again. Do we just get better? Yeah, we gotta get faster on the flames. The flames, you can't delay on the flames. It's max hit point reduction. It's terrible.
Oh my god, Zarada. Yeah, I know.
Wait a second, what just happened then?
Flame so long.
Hey, haters want me the gosh darn guy like that.
Bait.
I thought I was gonna run into the next one.
Personals in.
Wait, how did that not hit me?
2, 1.
Really?
Bait.
Well, I'm starting to think. You can't just still target the boss and still do like everybody, basically.
Bait.
Left back.
Bait.
Which after this
Holy, take a month to get to your spot for a dispel.
Oh, I got.
Damn.
I don't think it's glitch.
my spot isn't really available.
Bait.
Left back.
Come up as the kill.
That is not ideal.
Neither is that.
Suboptimal.
Come on, bro, heal me up, bro.
He's not casting right now, right? He's supposed to be getting dragged out.
Just casting.
Yeah, casting the reward.
That's one of these little fuckers.
Didn't hit me. That's crazy. Okay, well,
These pedals are
you know what?
Right, that's where we're trying to bait the coins. Those are two perfect.
There's your
coins,
real assistant
but
damage.
We killed them. Those have to be, if you're gonna drop them, not over by red, honeycomb style, over here.
Also one right on the ad spot as well.
Yeah, don't do that either. I think it'll be very helpful before Thursday if everyone just goes and watches like their class point of view of this. They'll be doing it differently because not many videos will be coming out doing this. This is we're getting massive DPS. We're gonna be able to push the boss before we need to do the 6 set thing, which we'll getting next week if we don't meet right now. So I'm not worried about that. But just watch how they move, watch where they bait, watch how they do stuff, right? And copy that. That's the easiest way to learn if you can learn it that way. That'll be big. I'll find a POV of a guy doing the coins, right? And I'll probably learn like a page and a half of notes on when he does it, the timings, etc.
Hope their corn dogs doing this strat. If you can find a recent kill by them. But I don't know if they're posting them.
Yeah, range needs to. It's all variable because it's from the boss to you, right? But if you draw a straight line from the boss to you, if he's over here to get it at the door, that's the line, right? If he's dead center, it's dead center. But if you're dead center when he's here, look at this line. It's into this wall, which is where we're baiting all the bad things. That's like the worst bait we can do. It's easier if he's over here, right? You have tight. Kind of like what Claire said is true for range too. On the vertical line is better, almost always. But I know you're also dodging stuff and it's hectic. And again, I'm doing like fucking 2 DPS as I'm running out there because I'm out of range. But I am supposed to be able to handle it even if it's a little messed up. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but the more you put into puddles, I can turtle once and then I basically die to fling coins because I have to go in, line it up, launch it, and it's 1,000,000 a second or half second or something. So I just die. Okay. Let's go in.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Red eye?
Bait.
Baiting?
What?
In 4.
Fuck that, dude.
1. Bait. Bait.
Right.
Awesome.
You missed.
Son of a bitch.
Say the thing, Mush. Say the thing.
Hey, if it wasn't in puddles, I could line up better, but we keep baiting them into the puddles. So again, range. If you're just trying to plant center and we're dropping them there, just start like over here. Let's get like a gateway. Something I don't know. Again,
What is this X marker for?
that's where the pylon from the second set goes. It's the origin of the suckin.
Reward shock and flame, I think.
So you're no matter where you're standing, you're getting sucked towards that X. Assuming it gets dropped there, but they're dropping it there. It's also put your puddles like behind this, so it's 2 points, because they're gonna get disappeared by clicking this. Okay. Yep. Go again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fake. Fake.
Personals in 4.
3, 2, 1.
Much fire rate.
Fake.
Okay, riddle me this, Batman. Where do we put the where do we put the pools now?
Fake. Fake.
Hunt, you're up. Okay, you're up. You're the coin guy. No one two right now.
Classic numbnuts behavior.
Fake. Fake.
Sorry, I was getting bounced.
Got the one on the back wall.
Big hit.
Bush, actually, can you get the one on the back wall, the coin?
Where?
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
my game crashed.
I see it.
Yeah, you
Small
love that.
personal.
Oh.
Withering Flames hit me for 4 million damage? That seems unfair.
Get more health.
I will on Tuesday. It'll be great. Okay, we go again.
I recommend stam gems.
It's a weird recommendation.
Are you ever in range? What is the range on spell warding?
5, 4,
40?
3,
30,
2,
40.
1.
We'll be able to call for spell ward for a puddle one. It lasts for a while, right?
10 seconds.
Big hit. Point at me.
fuck?
Personals in 4.
Oh man. I hate raiding, dude. I need a new hot kill, man. And then the oh no. Combat res on Hoop Life. Battle res on Hoop Life. Life battle res. Battle res on Hoop Life.
2 at the right one. 1 hits.
Life battle res. Combat res Hoop.
Bait.
Did we not kill it in time?
No, it was sitting there.
I thought I grabbed it, but I walked right past it. Literally, like 2 pixels to the right.
We should really just assign a melee to pick them up and dunk them, right? Like you're there, you kill the ad. Is there like a long delay for it to spawn, or?
No,
I can get the first one every single time. I will get the first one every single time.
Okay, what was that? The first one that was just sitting there, or was just the second one?
Second.
It was the middle one.
Oh. Okay,
I
so
grabbed
tank
the
does.
first one over here.
Let's say the tank will always do the first one because he says he can. So he'll always grab that. He'll always dunk it. So the second one, what melee wants to be the guy that you get it done, or you scream at whoever picked it up, right? Because I can't do it because I am not looking at it at all.
I can do it.
Okay, Kelf, you are in charge of that second one. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Oh, we're out of time, are we? For the road, just let's do one.
3, 2, 1.
Just give the healer this thing.
13-1.
What if we just pull this until it dies or we die?
5, 4,
3 days.
3, 2,
3 days?
1.
Bait.
No water.
You don't have water at home?
You're not allowed to get it.
I got a bottle of the put your face in it water right next to me.
You don't have a sink in your room?
You guys don't drink your own urine?
Big hit.
What the fuck is wrong with Canadians?
Clearly, you've never had to live in the bush.
I just got 4 little strength.
Never lived in a
That's
bush.
on that rail system.
Bad eco.
I still probably am doing less than
Man, that is you.
Personals in 4.
Middle land.
No!